There is a real epidemic in dating right now, specifically with men and online dating. I see this happen to my clients very often over the past few years, where the man is planning the date and he's picking a mutual spot to meet up at. I always coach my clients to meet at a lounge or a bar for a first date, but some people are meeting at tube stations, subway stations, parking lots, that sort of thing. I don't recommend this. There's a lot of people, and the men are using this to their advantage because they are observing the woman when they arrive to these really busy places to see if the woman matches up with her dating profile picture. This is a big problem because it causes a lot of mistrust from the beginning. If you do not believe that the woman's going to look the same as her pictures, goes for men as well, don't go on a date with them. Easy. If you are insecure about yourself or about the connection that you've built over text, it's important to have that rapport and comfort built.
The real epidemic is the heavy use of makeup and filters these chicks use on their dating profiles. I don't blame these men for being paranoid. It's called catfishing. And how can you call people insecure for doubting them? It's the people who's doing the catfishing who are insecure. They are insecure about their looks. To prove it, let's look at the next video.
Okay.
I think tonight is the worst night that I've ever been on a date with a guy in my entire fucking life. I wouldn't really consider it a real date because I was only in this guy's car for like 10-15 minutes, but this is how it went. So this guy picks me up from my place, right? And we're supposed to go to a beer garden tonight. And then I text him my address, I meet him up outside of my complex, and I get in his car, and immediately he's like a little weird. Like I look at him, I'm like, hey, hi, like nice to meet you kind of thing. And he's just like, hey, and he just pulls over to the side. So I start buckling up thinking that we're about to go on our date. And he tells me, hey, I don't actually think I'm attracted to you. Like, I don't think I'm really into like Asian girls. I mean, excuse me, what? I don't know at what point in time that this guy decided that he was no longer attracted to me, considering the fact that I told him where I was originally from and he saw pictures of me on my dating profile, and clearly, you know, he can tell that I'm Asian. So I'm not sure why he would come pick me up and take me on a date if he knew that he wasn't even attracted to Asian girls. So I asked him what it is about me that he doesn't find attractive. Is he just not attracted to Asian girls? Is there just something that I did or said that like turned him off? And he's just like, I don't know. There's just something off about you. I can't really explain it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, you know, like I'm the person that I am in the pictures and the person that I've been texting you. Like I haven't been lying about anything that I've talked to you about. And, you know, he starts going on about how like, oh, well, you know, I just thought that you would be like a certain way or you were going to be a little bit more attractive. And I was like, excuse me, but you're not even the same weight in your photos. Because not to be mean, because he was kind of hitting below the belt with me. And he was like a few pounds heavier than his pictures because on his dating profile, it looked like he was on a beach, you know, very chiseled and athletically built. And I could tell that these pictures were taken a few years ago and that what he looked currently now was not the same build, right? But I did not let that sway my thoughts on him or how the date was going to go because I'm not a shitty person like that. But he was over here telling me like, well, I thought you were just going to be, you know, a little more attractive or this and that. And I was like, well, if you're going to tell me that, like, I'm going to tell you that you're not even the same guy in those photos because clearly those photos were from years ago. He tries apologizing to me as if that's going to really make things any better. And I was like, look, it's totally fine. I'll just get out of the car, whatever, goodbye kind of thing. And he was just like, I'm sorry. I was like, how is apologizing going to make me feel any better? Like, what?
She was obviously using heavy filters on her dating profile and posing at the right angles, which is something 95% of these chicks do to make themselves look better. When chiseled body Chad planned to meet her, he was probably expecting this. These are the other videos she has, which she more than likely uploaded to her profile. She looks completely different compared to what we see in this video. Anybody would have been shocked after they saw her in person. She tried to criticize him about his extra pounds, but it's more than likely he was going through a bulking season to put on more muscle, which would explain the weight gain. But there's no such thing as filter season for these chicks. These filters get used 24/7 and they are quite deceitful.
This is trickery. This is low, conniving trickery.